Hello, we are activist grannies. I'm Helena and this is my friend Armi. So what are activist grannies? Some nearly 2 years ago, before the pandemic, there were 10 of us, 10 grandmothers, I was one of them, who felt that we should do something. We really should do something because we were worried about the climate change and about the environment, and especially worried about our grandchildren who will have to live in this kind of a world. So we started a network and we created a web page. We're active in Facebook. There are some 6,000 followers in our Facebook, and there are also grandpapas in that group. And then we are very active in Twitter as well. We have something that we call granny wisdom, and I think that differentiates us from the other groups which are active in the climate movement. And the granny wisdom means that we really do remember what life was like 50 years ago or 40 years ago. It was good life. A word like consumption was never used. We had nice clothes, but we respected them. We didn't buy new cheap ones every week. And we traveled, yes, but that was a rare occasion always. And from this granny wisdom, we have created our two sort of key words, and one is moderation and the other one is hope. And now, Armi, maybe you can tell what we have really done during these nearly 2 years.
There are many kinds of things. Of course, sharing information to our network is very important, but then we want to influence the decision makers. We made quite a strong campaign for the city elections last year, because we feel that cities and municipalities are very important in making practical decisions for mitigation of climate change. We've supported campaigns like protection or conservation of forests or planting new trees for the sinks, carbon sinks in Finland. We also support activities of ourselves for reduction or moderation of our consumption to the level which gives us a good life, but doesn't cause restrictions too much. We also think that we think that there's a lot of possibilities to mitigate climate change. The technologies to a large extent are there. There are possibilities. It's not going to be extremely expensive, and therefore we feel that there are much possibilities without the necessity to create too much anxiety. So we wish a lot of courage to the decision makers in COP26 and other occasions. And Helena, would you like to tell, climate change has impacts on health as well, and you as a health specialist could say something about that.
Yes, just a few words to finalize our talk. It's a funny thing that whatever we do for the climate is usually good for our health. There are several examples. So if we drive less private cars, but instead walk and use bicycle, or even use public traffic, that's much healthier and it's good for the climate. And similarly, if we eat less meat and instead more vegetables and maybe fish, that's very, very important for the climate change, but it's also simply very healthy. So I think this is all for this time. Please visit our website. There are a lot of good things for you to read and look at. So thank you.